welcome to the third round of our race-specific strength and conditioning. Today we've got a great session. We've got three lots of three strength sets. We're going to smash through them, and today we'll start with some, as always, some mobility and activation. So what you will need today is a mini band. So if you don't have one, not imperative, but if you've got one, great. Two small hand or small to medium hand weights, and a band attached to something rigid. All right, we'll find ourselves on the floor and we will get started. Just got our hands and knees. I'm just going to do some simple cat-cow, get some movement through our spine. To really arch your way through, eyes looking up, and then the opposite, arch back up. Really stretch so you can move through this at whatever pace you like. If you want a longer stretch, just hold each position a little bit longer. Couple more here. Then we're going to tuck our toes, come up to onto our toes. Going to go forward, stretching here, and then coming forward. So just activating that core a little, getting a nice little stretch at the same time. Couple more. Okay, drop those knees back down. One hand to your ear, elbow up. We're going to look up to your sky or the roof, and then twist and tuck that elbow under. Coming up, and twist under. So again, move through at your own pace. Hold a little bit longer if you want a longer stretch. Hand back down, switch sides. So really try and thread that elbow through. And then taking it all the way up to the sky. So we're trying to get the movement through the spine. We're not moving our hips from side to side. Make sure that spine is what's getting the movement. Alright, hand back down. Make our way over onto our bums. We're just going into a 90-90 hip openers. So just nice and subtle to start with. Again, any of these mobility and activation exercises can be used at any time, or you can just do this warm-up routine just as part of your daily routine, whether it's before a session or at the end of the evening, first thing when you wake up in the morning. Now we're just going to take it over and stretch over to one side a little. Wake those hips up. Couple more. Alright, make your way onto your back. I'm just going to do some little rock and rolls. So give your back a nice little massage here. Two more, and then we're going to make our way onto our feet. 1, 2, hands standing up. Taking ourselves into a nice deep squat. So push those elbows into your knees. Have a little shimmy around here. So try and get that movement down. If you are up here, if this is you, that is okay. So work within your range of movement. It's just something we want to be able to get. To be able to get a squat down like this, a nice deep squat. Alright, that's really good mobility to be able to do that. Alright, taking into some front squats. So bum to the sky and down. So up, down again at your own pace. So you're hinging from the hips, pushing that bum up. Last couple. Alright, have another little move around here, down in that deep squat. Push those elbows into your knees. that stretch through your inner thighs. All right, standing up. Just going to do a nice wide stance. We're going to go into some lateral lunges. So we're going to go sitting our bum back. So here in this position, you should have a nice deep stretch through that inner thigh. And back up. The other side. So we're just going to move through this. So again, hold it if you like, but this is a nice dynamic warm up. So we want to move through each movement. All right, coming back to the middle. This time what we're going to do is we're going to step out as a lunge and then come up. All right, so just again warming everything up. So stepping out and then coming up. Just do 4 to 6 on each side. Switch sides. Stepping out and then knee up. Last one. All right. We are just going to do a little bit of upper body. We're going to squeeze our shoulder blades together and then we're going to round forward. Squeeze those shoulder blades and round forward. Again, you don't want to get the movement through flaring with your chest. Keep that chest there and squeezing those shoulder blades. Round forward in here is just giving you a stretch, so point those fingers forward, stretch it out. Last one. Now we're just going to come up nice and tall, up to the sky, up onto our toes, and then twist sideways. After this, if you need to do any other pre-activation, or if you have any physio exercises, this is a perfect time to do it. Get that activation happening before we get stuck into our strength session. All right, shake it out. You need to grab your mini band. Let's get cracking. Mini band, fit through. You want it just below your knees. So what we're doing here is we're going to do some squats, but you're using the band. You've got to hold against that resistance. So the band's going to want to pull your knees in. We want to hold in those tram tracks there, so we want to hold that out, so we're holding against that resistance. So work with what band you've got, but you want a relatively strong one. And we're going to be squatting down and coming back up. All right, so the main thing is if you have a mirror, perfect, to be looking at, you want those knees staying here, not collapsing in, and you'll notice the difference. So if you go and actually collapse in, and then if you do it holding strong, you should feel it. All right, so holding against that resistance. Anywhere to 8 to 12. These should be fairly easy after doing lots of squats with weights. Last couple. All right, band off. Wall marches or boom marches. And find a position against the wall, up nice and tall. So we're going to be in this running stance here. And what we're doing is we're doing 3 marches and then holding. So we're going 1, 2, 3. All right, so strong and powerful. Notice my foot up on that forefoot of your toe on the ground, or your foot on the ground. 1, 2, 3. And holding, so really feeling those glutes, keeping you stable here. Hips, nice and stable. All right, let's go. So again, anywhere between 8 to 10 here. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, and hold. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So really feel that glute keeping you stable. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Feet are under the center of gravity. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last 3 here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So they might not feel hard, but do a few of those and they'll get things working. Really focusing on that form there. So up here, runner stance, strong and powerful. All right, pairing that up with a core, do some Russian twists. So if you've got a small hand weight, we're going to be here in this position. So working on some instability through our core. If you don't have a weight, no problems, but you should be able to just grab something, right? It doesn't have to be a specific weight, it can just be just something that has some weight in it. Can of something, water bottle, all right. So you want to be here, feet off the ground. If that's too hard, you can pop feet on the ground. Okay, let's go. 10 on each side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax. Grab a drink. If you need to have a stretch of anything out. Today we're going to be doing 2 rounds. Next time you come around to this session, you could easily take it up to 3 rounds. All right, mini band back on. Nice good squat position. Let's go. 1. Squeeze those glutes as you come up. 4, 5. Look down at those knees. 7. This is a good one to do before a session as well. It's everything activated. 2 more. 1, 2. And relax. All right, back to our wall marches. All right, sitting up in your position. 1 foot up. So you want to just hold that position for a moment, just get that feeling for where you want to be and where you want to finish your land for each march. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's really important to hold. That's what we're wanting, that stability there. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Right, down on the floor. So you can see how these exercises are completely different to, off season we're doing strength, or we've got more plyometrics. All right, Russian twists, let's go. As training as intensity increases, you don't want too much intensity into your strength program. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so that's 2 rounds. Next time you come to this session, if you found that challenging or each round challenging, you might want to repeat 2, but otherwise next time you can do 3. Okay, we want to find ourselves against a wall on our backs. We're going to do some isometric holds. So we're going to be holding up in this plank position. So reverse plank, holding there. Glute is doing all that work. Hammy will be firing. And then we're going to do heel taps. So heel up and down. All right. So setting up your position, hips nice and high. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. And down. Switching sides. Coming up, nice and high, hips stable and level. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. And back down. If you wanted to advance that, you could easily put some weight onto your hips for anyone who is more advanced. Wide grip, getting our band that is attached. Wide grip row. So we're coming into our row position. We're going to be going out nice and wide, squeezing those shoulder blades together. All right, let's go. 1. If you don't have a band, you could do this with some weights. You would just want some small hand weights. 7, 8, squeeze those shoulder blades, keep those shoulders down. 10, 11 and 12, and relax. Last one in this set is our core. We're going to be in plank position, and we're going to be rocking forward and back. So just holding plank position for 30 seconds. Let's go. So rocking forward, then back. Breathe through it. Grab a drink if you need. If you're like me, doing it on a day that is stupidly warm. Okay, setting ourselves in that reverse plank position. Hamstrings on, glute is on. All right, heel taps, let's go. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Down and then switch over. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Back down. All right, back into our core. 30 seconds, so plank position, high plank. Let's go. Forward, back. Make sure everything's aligned, neck. Keep your eyes in neutral position, neck and head in neutral position. Good job. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So again, that's 2 rounds. Next time you come to this session, you can take it through to 3, so you can press pause, do 1 more round, and then continue on. Okay, we're getting a small to medium hand weight, so it could be hand weight, plate, a kettlebell, whatever works for you. I'm going to do some single leg. So single leg squat, and then we're going to be taking it into a twist. Single leg squat and twist. So we're twisting here, so this direction to the knee, so we're not going around this way. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, and keep it nice and stable. 5, 6, 7, 12 there. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. All right, last core exercise. Kettlebells or some kind of stable hand weight. Going to be in plank position, and we're going to do a row up here. All right, so nice stable plank position. Feet a little bit apart, gives you a bit more stability. Let's go. So squeeze those shoulder blades in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Great stuff. Right, so I've just done one round there. Press pause, go through, take it to 2, or if you're coming to this session again, take it to 3 rounds. Finish off, and then make sure you finish off with a bit of stretching, rolling, and mobility to finish off today's session. But that's me done. I'll leave the rest for you to finish off. Thanks all. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.